I always thought the worst thing that could happen before my wedding would be a bad hair day or a lost ring, not catching my fiancé rehearsing his vows with my identical twin, and not noticing me standing in the doorway. They looked so close, laughing, her hand on his arm, his eyes locked on hers. He spoke words I'd never heard before, promises so personal and raw I wondered if he'd ever meant them for me at all. The air in that moment felt thick, like I'd walked into a world that wasn't built for me, a world where I didn't exist. I didn't move, didn't even breathe, afraid they'd see me and the truth would slip away before I could understand it. My twin's voice was low, teasing, a tone I remembered from childhood secrets, and my fiancé's face was flushed in a way I'd only seen after our worst fights and best makeups. They didn't kiss, but the way he touched her wrist, the way she leaned in, it was a question and an answer all at once. I realized I wasn't just watching rehearsal vows, I was watching confessions, admissions, the kind of intimacy that doesn't need a bed to feel like cheating. I backed away before they saw me, the floorboards creaking under my feet, panic burning in my throat. All I could think was how many times had this happened when I wasn't around? How many secrets did they keep behind my back, hiding in plain sight because who would ever suspect their twin and their soon-to-be spouse? I wanted to confront them, demand the truth, but I was paralyzed by the idea that maybe I already knew it. Maybe I'd always known and chosen to look away, because the alternative, losing both of them, was too much to bear. Later that night, as my fiancé pulled me in, whispering lines so similar to what I'd heard earlier, I realized I didn't know whose vows he was rehearsing anymore. Was it me he loved, or just the idea of what we could be? Or maybe he loved the thrill of secrets, of things not meant to be shared. The hardest part wasn't the betrayal, it was the nagging suspicion that I was just as complicit, always competing, always needing to be chosen. And now, standing on the edge of the altar, I'm not sure if I want to win anymore.